Traditionally, states and our nation as a whole has been really good at tracking fatal overdoses. Non-fatal overdoses, not so much. Non-fatal overdoses are just as important as fatal overdoses. We shouldn't have to wait for someone to die to know their number.
How many overdoses occur in your jurisdiction in a given day? Now, 3 years ago, nobody knew.
And that's hard to keep up with from a public health perspective, from a public safety perspective, when the drug environment is constantly being changed. It's hard to detect, it's hard to stop.
And criminals are so creative with the way that they put drugs into our communities, right? Our adage that we hear from a lot of our partners, that they mail drugs and fentanyl. If it fits, it ships.
And what if you were able to share information and perhaps know ahead of time of when a spike is going to occur in your community?
My boss, Tom Garth, director of the Washington Baltimore HIDTA, attended a meeting in Baltimore City. It was a bunch of academics, some health folks in the room, and they were starting to sort of determine how best to get a handle in real time what was happening. On any given day, how many overdoses were occurring in Baltimore City. And somebody joked, we ought to have an app for that. And of course, our boss, Tom, who's this innovative person, came back and he said, let's build something. It was my third day on the job. And he said, you guys got 30 days to build this system, go to it. And we did. So ODMAP stands for the Overdose Detection Mapping Application Program. And that's what it is. It's a syndromic surveillance system designed to allow us to quickly and accurately understand the drug threat in a particular area.
The majority of people that use ODMAP are going to be law enforcement, public health, fire, EMS, medical examiners, and coroners. ODMAP is a place for everybody to come to the table, to have a seat, to be heard, and to share that information.
We kept it as simple as possible. So within 2 seconds, they can say, I'm here, I'm at this location, and there's an overdose. And that reports back to a system that multiple people in our public health and public safety partnerships and teams have access to.
ODMAP is really the first time that they may be coming together to talk about sharing data.
With a system like ODMAP, I know this area, this is where we have the highest percentage of overdoses in a community. That's where I need to put Narcan and naloxone. That's where I need to put my resources. So on any given day, a public health chief could look at their county or their local jurisdiction and get a great sense of what was going on.
We're very fortunate that people around the country continue to involve us in the work that they're doing, telling us how ODMAP is being put into action.
So we all of a sudden now have a conference we'll present at, or somebody will take a look at our website, and then they'll call us and they'll say, look, you know, we had too many people die, we had too many overdoses last year, we just need to get a better visualization and a better understanding of where it is. So going from, you know, back in 2017, where we were calling and saying, hey, we got this great tool, why don't you use it, it's free of charge, to now folks calling us and saying, hey, we got a budget, we want to buy this thing. We said, no, it's free. It's a tool for you to use for free.
We're all very dedicated to this. We believe in it.
We wake up thinking about how to improve a system that helps save lives. We go to bed at night thinking about it. I mean, how often do we call each other or send an email or a text and just say, hey, I just thought of this, let's give this a go. Or I just saw this documentary, I just saw this news article, maybe we can tweak ODMAP to do this thing. And I just think it's that passion that we bring. We're trying to create solutions that are effective and easy to sort of put into practice right away.
We feel very strongly that ODMAP should always be free. This epidemic has wreaked havoc on our nation. It has killed people. The last thing that communities should have to do is have to pay for something to save lives. And so that is where I think there's a strong impact.